I said, whom is it that has traveled the enlightened path? Well, is enlightenment all that you expected it to be? Maybe you just don't see what it is that you have been shown. Sit. Let me tell you the tale of my people, the Oni. Long ago, in the dark times of the great Funky Wars, it seemed that all was lost. This place, the perilous verge, home of the Oni, was besieged on all sides. It seemed as if we were doomed to fall to the marauding horde of the evil King Khan. As a final effort, I had all of the paths leading to the verge destroyed, isolating my people in this fortress high atop the tallest mountain. I instructed Cain to release the Gaussian blur, a powerful magic that blurs and obscures to further shield us. I cut off all contact with the other funky tribes, believing that if my tribe was to survive the horde, we would do this alone. As I would come to find, without the help of the Oni, the remaining funky tribes finally united under the great King Funkankamun. Together, they were able to drive back the armies of Khan, bringing an end to the Funkazoic era, and began the great golden age of Funkies. With the perilous verge shrouded in the Gaussian blur, and no contact from the Oni, King Funkankamun believed the Oni had been lost to the advancing hordes. The perilous verge had become a hidden realm, isolated within our walls and hidden from the outside world. News of the war's end never reached the Oni. Believing that war still raged right outside our gates, we determined to remain vigilant and prepared. We built the great Oni Dojo so that all of our warriors could perfect their combat skills in preparation for a great battle we knew would someday come. But constant fighting can get a bit tiresome. And as the years passed with no news from the outside world, I wondered if there was something more to this funky existence. So I climbed to the highest point of the Forbidden Realm, sat under this Bodhi tree, built this telescope, and took a look around. What I saw amazed me, and in an instant I was a changed Funky. I saw the different tribes of Funkies now living in harmony. I saw the wondrous things that they had built together, and I realized that isolation was not the answer. All the prosperity, all the fighting, all the wealth did not matter if you didn't share it with others. We spent so much time keeping the armies of our enemies out, we lost sight of how to welcome our friends in. I was determined to share this realization with other Funkies. But of course, you can't become if you only say what you would have done. Enlightenment cannot simply be given, it must be earned. To achieve this, I created the gates and sent my airship to Funkies Town in order to connect with the remaining tribes of Funkies. I hoped that those Funkies who could devise how to open these gates would truly travel the path to enlightenment. So now that you've heard my tale, have you realized the enlightenment it is that you have achieved? Yes, you see it now, don't you? While each Funky is different, we are all Funkies, and only by working together can we ever hope to achieve anything truly great. Deep, huh? Now if I could just figure out what those confounding mysterious buttons do.